With the outbreak of the African swine fever abroad, the Agriculture Department says it will ask the Food and Drugs Administration to recall processed pork products from countries affected by the disease. Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol reminds the public that bringing in pork and pork byproducts like luncheon meat, sausages, and hams from affected countries is prohibited. These countries include Poland, Vietnam, Belgium, and China. Piñol says Filipinos should instead support Filipino farmers and eat Pinoy pork. The DA already issued a memo last year banning the entry of processed pork products, but Piñol admits government agencies lack coordination in implementing the order. Stakeholders of the local hog industry are also appealing to the president to suspend the importation of processed pork products from high-risk countries. Piñol said African swine fever could affect the entire 200 billion peso hog industry if it enters the Philippines. Vietnam already killed 1.4 million pigs, while China lost 30% of its hogs. The World Organization for Animal Health says African swine fever is a highly contagious viral disease affecting domestic and wild pigs, which can cause their death in 6 to 13 days. While it is fatal to animals, it has not been found to be harmful to humans. And now we speak to Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol. Good morning, sir. Thank you for taking our call.
Good morning, Rina.
Sir, what's the status of your request to the FDA to recall processed food products from the affected countries?
Well, there will be a meeting today between Undersecretary Ariel Cayanas and the new Director General of FDA, Dr. Eric Domingo, at 11, including some hog industry stakeholders. But already there is an advance assurance from the new DG of FDA that he will issue an order to recall all pork and processed pork products which were manufactured after the August 2018 cut-off date. You see, last year, shortly after the announcement that China was affected by ASF, the DA issued an order imposing a ban on the importation of pork and processed pork products from China and at least as of today, 16 other countries. So we set a cut-off date for the entry of processed food products. But last week, following that controversial issue about an OFW brought in 30 cans of luncheon meat called maling, it came to our attention that there might have been a loophole in the implementation of the ban, because it was reported to us that in spite of the ban, there were still permits to transport and to continue operating business activities involving processed pork products from China and Hong Kong. And so yesterday, we invited the hog stakeholders to a meeting, including the Bureau of Customs. And indeed, we discovered that there could be a loophole in the implementation of that ban. Right. While we consider maling and other processed pork products as minimal risks products, we still would like to pursue the banning of these products, because we cannot take chances, because according to experts, the ASF virus actually could survive processing and even heat used in the processing.
Sir, are there any sanctions for those who are caught bringing in pork or pork byproducts from the affected countries to the Philippines?
Well, our Food Security Act stipulates that if you violate any provision of the Food Security Act, especially in the bringing of food items without necessary documents to the country, you could face a fine of 200,000 pesos.
Right. Well, we know the Philippines is a pork-loving, pork-eating country. Is the local pork supply enough for our needs?
Yes, our farmers are always capable of responding to the needs of the market. And in fact, one of the limiting factors actually in the production of food in this country is the profitability of an agriculture activity. Meaning, if there is a demand for more pork in the market, our hog raisers actually could easily produce that because it only takes about 5 to 6 months before they could harvest the new hogs that they will raise in their farms.
All right, thank you for that. We do appreciate your time, Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol.